Because this is one of the biggest experiences I can share with you as a military spouse, receiving your spouse back from deployment. My husband hasn't been in videos since February 13th. He's been gone for exactly 2 months. With coronavirus and everything going on in the world now, obviously they ended their mission early. I was not supposed to go pick him up. He is coming back from Thailand. I'm looking at around midnight to 1 a.m. and there's nobody that I would put in this position. So there's a lot to do. Well, actually, it's class time in a few minutes. I haven't been hydrating today. This is bad. I'm actually a little bit tired. Just gonna keep pushing through. Vámonos en el cuarto a dormir. Entra. Okay, vamos a dormir. Afternoon, everybody. I'm here in my husband's new room for his quarantine when he gets here. Trying to get a feel of what he's going to experience when he's here for 2 weeks and get an idea of what he might want sitting here. Hello. So needy. I had some ideas since he is going to have his own bathroom. I don't have to bring his toiletries in here. I actually started setting up in the bathroom already. Let me show you what I have so far. The dog is not included with the room. In fact, honey, you can't be in here when he comes home. He's not supposed to touch you. So right here, I put his backup laptop because he already has a gaming laptop with him. He's going to bring it over. And there's his controller, so if he wants to play games, I guess he could do it on the computer, but I cannot bring the consoles here. I got him some Hawaiian fudge. I prepared a little basket of snacks since he can't just waltz into the kitchen whenever he wants. And I brought him a little bin here so he can put his stuff in because he is going to be able to use that space. Got his sheets right there to make the futon, and that's what I've got so far. I'm feeling that this room is very plain, and something that I did, oh, I'm getting a call. Hang on. Sorry about that. It has been like this all morning. But yes, I'm feeling the room is a little plain. I wish I could do more. As far as beverages go, we don't buy bottled water here. We don't buy gallons of water. So I'm just using the zero filter to fill up as many of the large reusable bottles as I can. And obviously just refill them as often as he needs them. But that way he doesn't have to go to the kitchen and he doesn't have to touch anything. I can just come over, refill his water bottles, and we're good. I don't know, I feel like I'm missing something, which is why I came in here originally and sat down on the futon. No, mommy. First, let me tell you why I got confused about when he was coming back. My husband was in Thailand this entire time. And I don't know if you know, but the time difference between Thailand and Hawaii is about 17 hours, meaning that he was always 1 day ahead of me. So when we talked on Sunday here in Hawaii, he told me, see you tomorrow, because for him it was Monday and he knew that he was arriving Tuesday Hawaii time. But in his mind, he was still thinking tomorrow, Tuesday. So he said, I'll see you tomorrow. And in my mind, even though I was the one telling families, our people are coming home Tuesday night, I still woke up Monday morning thinking, oh my gosh, I'm gonna see him tonight. I felt so silly in the evening when I realized my mistake. It was just, moment passed. Let's go to this morning because it was unbelievable. First of all, you saw 4 a.m. today. These two were not having it with the thunderstorm. I don't blame them. It even woke me up. It's one of those thunder that really shakes the house. And about half an hour after I took out the trash, I got my first message from a family member, not mine, but from the Army community, asking me something about the people coming home. I couldn't answer the question, so I forwarded it to the people who are in charge. Then I was in communication with the families and the people in charge and bringing information back and forth. I was also contacting my volunteer team, seeing, and I got a message. Yep, the person was confirming what we just talked about. Okay, we're good. So I was talking to my volunteer team, seeing what we could do. We prepare goodie bags and welcome home packages and things like that, especially for single soldiers, because married soldiers come here and they get received by family. They go home, they're surrounded by loved ones, but the single soldiers go back to the barracks. They got nobody. So we try to make them feel like, hey, we got you, we got your back, we support you, we're glad you're here, you're safe and sound. But because of COVID, we're very limited as to what we can do. Anybody who's watching who volunteers at the USO, thank you for what you do. I contacted the USO, and it turns out that our brigade had actually contacted them to prepare goodie bags for the single soldiers. The rest of the morning was just like right now, getting phone calls from different people. Now here we are at, I don't even know what time it is, 4:30 in the afternoon, trying to figure out what else I can do to make this room homier. I took a nap. I couldn't do it. I was too tired. I'm getting messages right now, actually. And actually what woke me up was a text message. So at least it was good. It was about an hour nap and I really needed it. I was just falling apart. Anyway, here's the finished outcome. It looks cozy, doesn't it? I hope so. I dressed the futon to the best of my abilities because, believe it or not, if you saw what I was doing yesterday, that thing is heavy. So I dressed it the best I could. Over here, I lit the candle just so the room can start getting some scent. Over here, I got some of the stuff that he had in his drawers. Water bottles are starting to fill up now. And that's what I have until now. A friend of mine suggested that I get Gabby's favorite books, possibly some DVDs from the living room into his room. I told him about board games. He was asking me, how, you're supposed to be distancing. How are you going to play board games? You know, I've mentioned before, we love board games. We have options. Not necessarily everything has to be super close. So one of them, for example, is Battleship. Another one is Guess Who, Taboo, Telestrations. We have options. We do not have to be close together to play a board game. Gabby actually took some of his favorite books with him, so whatever he wants to read, he's already gonna bring along. Just gonna get these games down, and I think that's gonna be it for his bedroom. Do not mind the mess behind me. My energies were just not enough to mop all the floors. I'm actually feeling pretty drained. I don't know if it's the vitamin D thing, but my sugar and blood pressure are fine. I have no more energies. Anywho, before I hop in the shower, because I am going to look my best to go pick him up, I don't care if it's midnight. I want to make the best impression. I always want him to fall in love with me all over again. So before I hop in the shower, because it's also Hair Max day, today I used the Hair Max comb, I'm gonna make his favorite dinner and possibly bake. It's in my mind, not sure that I'll make it, but I'll try to bake too. Now, while the brownies bake and the rice is almost done cooking, I'm gonna tidy this up. Most of the kitchen is done now. Still missing the floors. Obviously put everything back where it belongs. But I'm gonna have some dinner so I can take a shower and then keep going. What do you guys think? My husband loves this romper or dress or anything that's like shoulderless on me, so I thought I would wear something that he loves. And I did the hair max comb. Very little hair came out. I'll show you here on a picture because I was kind of rushed getting ready and I didn't have time to just show you like, oh, this is how much hair came out. If you're a military family at all, any branch, you probably know that things don't always run smoothly. Things get delayed. And even if you're not military, when you travel, especially by air, you know that flights get delayed and then luggage gets delayed and things happen at the airport. That's where we're at right now. And I actually just received 3 messages asking, my husband just told me that he's still on the plane. Are things gonna still happen at this hour? So I'm actually communicating, actually I just got a message right now. I'm communicating with the community to see what is up. Hi, honey. I got him! It only took like 3 hours, but there was a mess with the luggage and whatever, so got him, going home. Let's see how we do when we get home because he's not allowed to touch the dogs. We got a briefing as a family. He can't touch the dogs. So you see he's sitting in the back seat. He has his mask on, only taking it off to snack because the poor people haven't eaten. And that's it.
No.
We're good to go. Mira, ¿quién llegó ahí? ¿Qué pasó?
¿Qué fue la?
Chico, Papa! He's doing his safety stuff, leaving everything in the laundry room. I left my shoes too. And I actually changed my clothes too. ¿Qué fue, Lali? Ay, yo. Él viene ya mismo.
¿Qué, Lali? ¿Qué fue? ¿Qué fue, Lali? ¿Qué fue, Luna? ¿Qué fue, Luna? ¿Qué fue, Luna? Tranquila. Luna.
He's gonna take a shower and pet them just a little bit because that's not gonna end if he doesn't say hello. We're not going to bed anytime soon. And actually in Thailand, it's like what? 5 p.m. right now? It's like 1 a.m. here, so around 4 or 5 p.m. He's still around dinner time. Can you show everybody how you just said goodnight to me? I don't like this, but we're being safe. Good night, everybody. Don't know what's up for tomorrow, or I mean later, because it's what, 3 a.m.? I'm going to bed. Thank you so much for watching. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I have slurred speech. Thank you for watching. Hope you get some rest. Be safe. Practice good hygiene. And all the germs. Pretend you're touching paint. That's what I was telling him. Like, pretend this is a hospital and you're in the ICU. You gotta You gotta disinfect everything. Be safe, be smart, disinfect. I'm going to bed. I'll see you tomorrow.